Hello. Today we will show you how to participate in a Zoom meeting. Think of a Zoom meeting as a face-to-face meeting with you and others sitting at a table to discuss business. Ask yourself these questions. Would you blurt things out without waiting your turn to speak? How do you signal that you have something to say? Would you engage in distracting activities in front of everyone while in this meeting? I think the answer to each of these questions is an absolute no. Here are some helpful tips for you to participate successfully in a Zoom meeting from our participants.
Well, first of all, if you're going to participate in a Zoom meeting, you don't want to also include other platforms like Facebook Live or YouTube Live. It's going to cause a feedback loop and distract you from the meeting. In fact, if you're going to be participating in a Zoom meeting, you have the ability now to participate with other people and the host itself. If you're just on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, you can only watch.
So before you enter into a Zoom meeting, you want to be sure that your camera is positioned correctly. If you choose to use a web camera, you want to be sure that it is in a stable position and at eye level. Doing so helps to create a more direct sense of engagement with the other participants.
That's a great point, Sedna. You also want to make sure to limit any distractions by turning off notifications, closing or minimizing any running applications, and also muting your smartphone.
These are great tips for our viewers prior to entering into a Zoom meeting. But what about once we get on a call?
Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So once you get on the Zoom call, you want to be sure that your microphone is muted and that your camera is on. Let me show you how to do that. So on the bottom left-hand side of your Zoom screen, you might have to tap on the screen for the controls to come back up, but you'll see a microphone and a camera. You can click on the microphone to either mute your microphone or unmute it. And likewise, you can also click on the camera to either start your video or stop it.
By muting your microphone, you eliminate any background noise and feedback. And also by turning on your camera, you provide for a more engaging experience with others that are also on the call.
Great. What tips do you have for participants to use during the call for communicating with people in the Zoom meeting or the meeting host like me?
So another great feature that participants can use to communicate with not just the host, but also other participants on the call is a chat feature. So again, you might have to tap on the screen for the control to come up, but in the bottom of your Zoom screen, you'll see an icon that says chat. So you can click on that icon and it'll open into a separate window. And within the window, you can either choose to communicate with everyone in the call, or you can choose to communicate with just one person on the call using the drop-down menu.
This is excellent, Sedna. What if you want to get the attention of the speaker to ask a question?
Well, you could just kind of wave your hand frantically in front of your camera in hopes that it gets their attention, or you can make use of the Zoom raise hand feature. You do that by clicking on the participants icon, and a window will pop up, and as demonstrated by Sadna, she clicked on the raise hand icon, and now you'll see that inside of her picture the host will be able to recognize that someone has some question or something to what they want to discuss, and they can acknowledge that person and then allow them to speak.
I see. This is great stuff. Well, we hope that these tips help you to be able to practice proper etiquette while participating in a Zoom meeting. Please feel free to reach out should you have any additional questions. You can connect with us at connect@dlci.church. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.